Game, set, and match, AJ.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. Here I am, and I'm trying to be a gentleman with you. I'm taking it easy on you the first couple games, and you take advantage of me. You know what the problem is? I didn't get my momentum, though.
Which you never had, because I would have whipped you anyway.
Well, you are pretty good. Where'd you learn to play?
In the hood. Gotcha. No, I did an Arthur Ashe camp in my neighborhood in Philly. You might have heard, tennis is no longer the exclusive preserve of the country club.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. I wouldn't mind working out with your coach for a couple hours, no matter who he was.
She.
Whatever. Listen, just don't go getting cocky on me, because next time, I'm not tanking it. I'm out for blood, you hear me?
Is that how you play around here? Grudge matches?
Yeah, it's a way of life. I just had a good idea. I would love to take you to the club, set you up with some unsuspecting sucker, make a couple side bets, we clean up.
You know, I knew right off you were a hustler.
You know, am I that transparent?
Uh-huh.
Go with me to the club anyway?
Maybe.
Yeah? So tell me, is tennis your game?
Yeah, and volleyball and basketball.
Yeah, is everyone in your family athletic?
Are you asking if my brothers play ball? Why don't you ask if they're good in nuclear physics?
Okay, are they good in nuclear physics?
No, they were too busy playing ball.
Touché. So where are you in school right now?
Well, I just finished freshman year at Temple.
Hey, that's a good school.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm going back. I don't know. I have to sort things out. That's why I'm staying here with my grandmother for the summer.
Well, you can't sort them out in Philly?
Sorting it out mostly involves getting away from my father and his heavy-duty expectations.
Yeah, I think that's something I can relate to.
Yeah, I see what you mean. This place positively reeks of family pressure.
All I'm saying is that sometimes I think parents have unrealistic expectations for their kids.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of unreal expectations did your parents have?
Nothing out of the ordinary, you know, carrying on the family tradition, proving you're as good as they are.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like it's a problem, but it's just kind of a pain, always being under the microscope, always being on trial.
A royal pain. We have, this tradition of family service. So I'm supposed to follow in everybody's footsteps, but I don't know how I feel about that. I need a chance to find out.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, right. Well, tell that to my father. It's like there's only one way to be a ward, and that's his way.
And what's your way?
If I knew that, I could make a case. All I know is what I don't want. Phi Beta Kappa, law school, public service, all laid out with no questions asked. No way. No thanks. I mean, they might as well lay me out and carve my headstone right now. She was a good ward. Maybe I want to be that.
Yeah. Well, now for something completely different. My brother Jason.
What's so different about him?
Yes, what's so different about me? You see, AJ and I are two different people. That's all. You see, our parents' expectations don't feel like an albatross around my neck.
You see, both our parents are doctors, and Jason's going to be a doctor, but somehow he's managed to escape feeling any of the pressure.
I don't. You see, I love medicine, and I've always felt at home with it, so any expectations to make a career out of it have always been mine.
Lucky guy.
I don't know. AJ's confrontations with Mom and Dad tend to be much more entertaining.
Yeah, you see, Jason is the good son, and I'm the black sheep.
Look, I'm sorry AJ invited you to play tennis before I had a chance.
What are you talking about? I did you a favor, pal. She is way out of your league.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do?
Well, you know, I mean, I gave her a running start there, and then,
You got your rear kicked. You know, he said we should go to the country club and sandbag some of the local hotshots.
Well, let's do it. I know a few I'd like to see taken down a peg. But you're really that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to ask me where I learned to play?
Sure, if you want me to. But why? Is it a big deal?
No. It's not a big deal at all.
Hey, listen, we're gonna be late. We're headed out for lunch. Do you want to come with us?
Thanks, but I can't. You see, there's this irritating thing called college that keeps interfering with my life. Summer session, I have classes all afternoon. Maybe sometime soon.
Okay.
Go easy on him. He may not be in shape.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Bye. Well, he certainly doesn't seem like a guy who's weighed down by the family reputation. It seems like he really knows who he is and likes it.
Yeah.
How do you do, Annabelle? It is very nice to meet you.
Hey, I just watch out for Annabelle if you play tennis with her.
She is absolutely beautiful, Mrs. Quartermaine.
She is, isn't she?
And so well-mannered. I've never met a champion showdown before.
She'll never let you forget it, Keesha. You see, Annabelle has a little attitude problem.
Oh, that's silly, Jason.
Grandmother, she eats better than we do.
Annabelle is a particular eater. I can't help it if you choose junk food.
Yes, but Grandmother, we don't get to eat it off the crystal.
Or
Big
sleep on your
difference.
bed, or have Reginald give you a bath.
Oh, don't listen to them, Keesha.
I won't. How are your classes, Jason?
Brutal, but over with.
Tell me something about yourself, Keesha, other than that you play tennis. You're Bradley Ward's niece, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm terribly sorry about your uncle and the way his name has come to light again.
Thank you.
You're too young to remember him, I suppose.
He disappeared a little before I was born, but I've heard so much I feel like I knew him.
My husband, Edward, the boy's grandfather, attended the memorial service, and he was very impressed with Bradley's son.
Cousin Justice is a very impressive guy.
Does he cast a long shadow?
You remind me of my grandmother.
Nosy?
No, very wise.
You see, grandmothers are a great thing to have around. They can see right through you, but they never pass judgment.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, none they mention anyway. Plus, they're a great source of cash when your parents are mad at you.
Now, how would you even know about that?
And they won't tolerate sibling bickering either. Stop it, the two of you. Now, I'm not above serving as an automated cash machine, if it means I get to see my grandchildren more often. And if I get interest. It's so nice to know that you truly care about me.
Oh, Grandmother, we couldn't make it without you.
Well, I should get going.
Can I give you a lift?
Sure, thanks. It was a pleasure, Mrs. Quartermaine.
And for me, too. You'll come again, won't you?
Yes, thank you. Goodbye, Annabelle.
Yeah, forget about her. She's taking a constitutional nap. See ya.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later, Jason.
Lovely girl.
Yes, she is.